Fast 11, the upcoming action-packed chapter in the Fast and Furious franchise, has an intriguing plot, a talented cast, and an impending release date. The Fast saga will come to a close with Fast X, which launches a multi-part finale that will tell the tale of Dom Toretto and his irrationally outraged new family. As Dom Toretto and his family approach their goal, Fast X Part 2 continues that tale. The franchise's star and producer, Vin Diesel, is already creating anticipation for the upcoming Fast and Furious film. Here's everything you need to know about Fast X Part 2. Fast 11 is inextricably related to its predecessor more than any other Fast and Furious sequel. While the majority of Fast and Furious sequels stand alone as action films, Fast X Part 2 is a continuation of the main plot that starts in Fast X. In a way that previous Fast Saga installments aren't, it is a real sequel. As Fast 11 is still in its early phases of development, few plot specifics or casting announcements have been made thus far. On the other hand, several details regarding the upcoming Fast and Furious film are known. The most recent Fast X Part 2 rumor raises a small amount of concern because it was reported that Universal is indeed in need of a fresh Fast and Furious 11 draft as soon as possible. Due to the fact that so many television programs and motion pictures had to be postponed due to a 148-day 2023 writer's strike, numerous other works might be in similar situations. It is possible that the strike started when the Fast X Part 2 script was still very early on. It could also indicate that substantial rewrites are in the works because the studio isn't quite satisfied with the screenplay. In any case, there is a chance that the film will be postponed because the release date is less than 18 months away, and the screenplay is still being developed. Additional Fast 11 news suggests that the newest antagonist in the series will evolve. In Fast 11, director Louis Leterrier teased that Jason Momoa's Dante will transform, revealing new facets to the already intriguing antagonist. What's interesting to play the duality and the push and pull within the character, where within the same sentence he is laughing and feels the pain of losing everything, Leterrier said, praising Momoa's performance and the actor's surprise take on the villain. Jason is the only actor who could have pulled that off. Leterrier, however, hinted that Fast 11 may follow a different path once it was revealed that Momoa's Dante will be coming back for more. Dante will genuinely change. Now let's investigate something that hasn't been seen before. Many people cited Momoa's performance in Fast X as the best part of the follow-up and commended him for defying the franchise's conventional antagonist. It'll be intriguing to see what fresh ideas Momoa brings to the sequel to keep Dante interesting because he has really made the part his own. It has been formally revealed that Fast X Part 2, which continues the plot of Fast X, is being developed at Universal. Originally intended to be a two-part conclusion, Fast 11 was confirmed concurrently with Fast X. The most striking similarity was the simultaneous announcement of Marvel's two-part climax, Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame. A three-part climax is unique in Hollywood, where two-part finales are now the norm thanks to films like Mission Impossible, Dead Reckoning, The Hunger Games, Mockingjay, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, and the Twilight Saga Breaking Dawn. So when is Fast 11 going to be released? Vin Diesel himself states that April 4, 2025 is the release date for Fast 11. This kind of rapid reversal is to be expected from the franchise, particularly considering that Fast X is supposedly the beginning of the story's second half. Diesel may have already been ahead of schedule, though given that no upcoming film could guarantee a set release date due to the WGA and SAG-AFTRA strikes. Peter Kramer, president of Universal Pictures, acknowledged that the strike casts doubt on the sequel. If it lasts for too long, it'll be hard to imagine that we can get this film up on the timeline we'd like to, Kramer remarked in a reference to a potential Fast 11 delay. Even though both strikes haven't ended, it's unclear if Fast X Part 2 will be available on time. Fast X Part 2 cast. Although Universal has not yet released the official cast list for Fast X Part 2, Diesel's return as Dom Toretto is almost a given. It is anticipated that any members of Dom's family that survive Fast X will reappear in Fast 11. Chris Ludacris Bridges as Tej Parker, Michelle Rodriguez as Letty Ortiz, Jordana Brewster as Mia Toretto, Therese Gibson as Roman Pierce, Sung Kang as Han Lu, and Natalie Emanuel as Ramsey are the cast members. Some of the primary cast members such as Gal Gadot as Giselle, Helen Mirren as Shaw's mother, Magdalene Queenie Elmanston Shaw, and Jason Stratham as villain-turned-ally Deckard Shaw may return in Fast X Part 2. Fast X's post-credit scene featured Dwayne Johnson as Luke Hobbs is probably going to pave the way for a bigger supporting role in Fast 11. The potential comeback of Eva Mendes as Monica Fuentes was also hinted at the post-credit sequence. As Fast 11 picks up after the events of Fast X, Characters from the previous film, such as Brazilian street racer Isabel, played by Daniela Melchior, Jason Momoa as the evil Dante Reyes, and Brie Larson as renegade Agent Tess, may make a reappearance. Apart from the actors who will be returning, Diesel had declared that he wants Robert Downey Jr. to portray the antagonist in Fast X Part 2. He called the antagonist in Fast 11 the antithesis of Dom. So who's directing the new film in the Fast saga? Louis Leterrier, who helmed Fast X, will helm Fast 11 once more, according to Universal. Under extreme pressure, Leterrier managed to turn around Fast X. He was added at the last minute to the Fast and Furious franchise following the departure of longtime director Justin Lin over creative issues. Leterrier's prep period for filming Fast X was significantly less than that of other big budget franchise tentpoles, as Lin left the project just before filming was about to start. Leterrier's performance in Fast X under these conditions have given the studio enough confidence in him to call him back for Fast X Part 2. It has been confirmed that Oren Uziel and Christina Hodson will be writing the screenplay for Fast 11. While Uziel is well known for his work on the scripts for the 22 Jump Street and the Cloverfield Paradox, Hodson is best renowned for his writing on Bumblebee and Birds of Prey. Leterrier hinted at his plans for Fast 11, saying that it will be even bigger than Fast X. What we're planning on the next one is just gigantic in terms of action, scope, and emotion, the director said in clarification. He claims that in addition to thrilling viewers, Fast X Part 2 will touch their emotions, promising in all the feels, weeping will occur. Fast X Part 2 story details. The cast and crew of Fast and Furious have hinted at plot points for the upcoming film, even though the specifics of Fast 11 plotline are currently being kept under wraps. Fast X Part 2, the continuation of the Fast X saga, will take place after the shocking conclusion of Fast X. Fast 11 will also serve as a fitting send-off for Brian O'Connor, the late Paul Walker's co-lead in the franchise. I couldn't imagine this saga ending without truly saying goodbye to Brian, stated Diesel, referring to the conclusion of Brian's journey as being essential to the conclusion of the Fast and Furious series. The Fast X cliffhanger, which hinted at Hobbs' return to the series, raises additional concerns. Although Dwayne Johnson seems to imply that Hobbs would have his film, it appears that Hobbs will return for the follow-up now that he and Diesel have reconciled. Hobbs might prove to be a crucial factor in saving the day once more. So will Fast X Part 2 be the last Fast and Furious movie? Fast X Part 2 is not the final Fast and Furious film, despite being a part of the Fast X finale. Vin Diesel has hinted that Fast and Furious 12 will wrap up the major saga, even though it was initially intended to be the last episode. It is improbable that Universal will allow the successful Fast and Furious franchise to fade away. After Fast 11 and Fast 12 conclude the Toretto family plot, Hobbs and Shaw's 2 and other Fast and Furious spin-offs might still be in the works. Fast X 2 trailer. Although a Fast X Part 2 trailer has not yet been released, one can conjecture as to when one might. A little more than 3 months before the movie's release date on February 10th, 2023, the first trailer for Fast X was released online. This occurred exactly 1 year and 7 months after the theatrical debut of F9. The Fast X Part 2 trailer might appear in late 2024 if the Fast 11 trailer debuted a year and a half after the release of Fast X. It is more likely to arrive in early 2025 if it is 3 months before the release date of Fast 11. But that's all for now. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and found it amazing, don't forget to hit that like button below. If you want to stay up to date with all more great content like this, make sure to subscribe to our channel by clicking the red button and also by ringing the notification bell so you never miss any future content from us. Your support means the world to us.